Hello. Oh no. So remember when like a day ago or like 2 days ago that a judge is trying to rein in ICE agents? I better make sure that I'm actually live. Oh fuck, what the heck? Okay, no, I think this is all good. Okay, so remember a few days ago when a judge made a ruling that was trying to rein in the use of force that ICE agents could do. Well, turns out that didn't actually have an effect on people. Surprise, surprise, ICE agents don't actually give a fuck about the law, and actually the entirety of this administration don't give a single damn about the law. So on January 16th, a federal judge in Minnesota ordered that U.S. immigration agents deployed en masse to Minneapolis are restricted in some of the tactics they've taken against peaceful demonstrators and observers, including arrest and tear gassing. Handing a victory to local activists in Minnesota's most populous city, U.S. District Judge Kate Menendez issued an injunction barring federal agents from retaliating against individuals engaged in nonviolent, unobstructive protest activity. And let's talk about like what the retaliations have been. So ICE agents do crimes. People will follow them around with their phones, recording them so that they can record the crimes that ICE agents are doing. ICE agents don't like being recorded, and so they do crimes against the people that are recording them. The federal judge out of Minnesota put a stop to that. Well, attempted to try to put a stop to it. The ruling was in response to a lawsuit filed against the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and other federal agencies on December 17th, 3 weeks before an immigration agent fatally shot Renee Good. So this was even before they killed Renee Good. The court case was brought on behalf of 6 protesters and observers who claimed their constitutional rights had been infringed by the actions of ICE agents. The 83-page order explicitly prohibits federal officers from detaining people who are peacefully protesting, which they have done every single day since they've been in Minnesota. Like every day, they're detaining people that are just recording them. Peacefully protesting or merely observing the officers unless there is reasonable suspicion that they are interfering with law enforcement or have committed a crime. Federal agents also are banned from using pepper spray, tear gas, or other crowd control munitions against peaceful demonstrators or bystanders observing and recording the immigration enforcement operations, the judge ruled. Now, the issue with this is that this is only really enforceable if the people that you're trying to enforce nice hat. Dude, it's cold in here. This ruling is only enforceable if the people that you're trying to enforce it upon are operating in good faith. And ICE agents and the entire federal government are not operating within good faith. So, of course, they're just going to deploy it anyway and say that, oh, well, the people that we're doing crowd control against, they were interfering in our operations. That's what they're going to say. So, federal agents also are banned from using pepper spray. Menendez wrote that the government, in defending the street tactics of its immigration officers, had failed to explain why it is necessary for them to arrest and use force against peaceful observers. Stopping or detaining drivers and passengers in vehicles when there is no reason to believe they are forcibly obstructing or interfering with federal agents is likewise prohibited, according to the court order. So what these people do is they notice that they're being followed around. They don't actually have anything to do with their jobs, so they have all the time in the world to just fuck with the people that are trying to follow them. They look up the person's license plate. They demand identification so that they can put them in some kind of like Palantir-esque database. Look up their address. Look up to see if they have any kind of criminal charges. Look up to see if they have any kind of family members or relatives that might have uncertain immigration status. And then they just follow them home. They harass the people. They go to the people's houses, and then they detain them and violently torture them too. Order comes amid heightened tensions. There may be ample suspicion to stop cars and even arrest drivers engaged in dangerous conduct while following immigration enforcement officers, but that does not justify stops of cars not breaking the law. The DHS did not immediately respond to a Reuters request for comment. The ruling comes nearly 2 weeks after the Trump administration announced it was sending 2,000 immigration agents to Minneapolis. Tensions over the deployment had mounted considerably since an ICE agent fatally shot Good, a mother of 3. She was recording them too. Kirsty Noem said that Good had been stalking and impeding ICE agents all day and had committed an act of domestic terrorism by trying to run over federal officers. So anyway, the judge is like, you can't fucking use tear gas and pepper spray on people that are not impeding your operations. And then what do we get today? We get a fucking like toxic nerve gas that ICE is using on people in Minneapolis. So let's go.
You have that? Okay, good. All right. I think when we get out and go down there.
They just smoked it. They just smoked it. They just smoked it.
They smoked it. They smoked it.
Get him! Oh, dude.
I'm a journalist. Holy fuck. Jesus.
It's just so insane, man. You see this like noxious green gas, like something out of a Joker versus Batman comic book issue, just being used to, I don't know, get revenge on Minneapolis for protesting against ICE agents.
Fucking terrorists!
I'm on it, boys. I think it's just smoke. I don't think it's gas. If it was gas, they'd all be running away. Oh, it is gas.
Fuck you! The fuck out of my goddamn city!
I mean, this is just a complete and utter occupation of the city. There's no other way to look at this. The agents are destroying people's homes, breaking in their doors, kidnapping children from bus stops, kidnapping people from schools. It's just total, yeah. It's just an utter occupation. People protest ICE agents because they're doing illegal shit. They do more illegal shit. Yeah, it's definitely gas.
Ugh.
And yeah, I'm sure that we'll see more stuff like this also. Thought I saw another angle from this. Let's see. Minneapolis ICE gas deployed. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything from the standard news, but I mean, we can take a look. I was informed by first-hand accounts in Portland that the heavy block saturation of chemical agents caused women to have issues. I mean, yeah, this type of gas is going to fuck with people, like long after. It's going to have long-lasting repercussions, long after just crowd dispersal. Like it's literally a chemical weapon that is a war crime to use on people. Speculative analysis of toxic movement gases. The dense green cloud observed crawling through a Minnesota neighborhood is not a standard smokescreen. Based on visual evidence and historical precedents, there is a high probability that it is a specialized movement inhibitor or area denial agent designed to saturate an environment and force civilian displacement. Comparative chemical profile: Portland 2020 versus Minnesota 2026. Vibrant green-yellow in Minnesota, green, yellow, and white. Movement, heavy, ground-hugging crawl, tactical use, neighborhood saturation. evidence of carcinogenic and mutagenic risk. The chemical dyes required to achieve this specific green-yellow color seen both in 2020 and 2026 carry severe documented health risks. Solvent yellow 33, the green dye. This component is the standard for new formulations of green-tinted military smoke grenades. It is officially classified as a suspected human carcinogen and has shown evidence of mutagenic damage to DNA in laboratory settings. Hexachloroethane. Federal agents have documented history of using HC smoke bombs, which are developed to conceal actions on the battlefield and are explicitly suspected of causing cancer. Zinc chloride byproducts. HC grenades release significant amounts of zinc chloride. It's very toxic and can cause fever, chest pain, and liver damage. Dye transformation. Studies indicate that colored dye materials are transformed during the combustion process to yield different chemical species, some of which are potentially hazardous. So, I mean, yeah, this is obviously horrible for people's health. It causes damage to their lungs. That's why people are running away from it. That's why it's effective to be used in crowd control situations. But it also just can fucking give you cancer. That's what we're getting here. Reddit is the bizarro version of /poll. Dude, I mean, the thing is, this is clearly just unconstitutional. It is just an illegal action being done in clear violation of a federal ruling that just happened 2 days ago. And now they're releasing tear gas to do crowd control. This is not part of ICE's order of operations. This is a completely illegal action that they're doing simply to get some kind of revenge on the people of Minnesota and to assert their authority. Let's see. Do we have another angle of this? I thought I had another angle of this. Anyway, we'll see more as more clips and videos of this come out. Man getting deported. This is fucking horrifying here. A bunch of doctors gave a press conference the other day to talk about how the damaging health repercussions of ICE agents, how people are unwilling to actually show up to hospitals because they're afraid they're going to be racially profiled by ICE and then sent into, potentially deported, even if they're full-on American citizens. And people can't go to the grocery store because they're going to be racially profiled by ICE. They can't, there's people giving birth in their own houses because they're afraid to go to the hospital. They're not filling prescriptions. It's absolutely just causing catastrophic damage to the people of Minnesota. And this is one of the worst things to hear. So let's play it.
This morning I learned for the first time through an NPR story that Renee Good still had a pulse 8 minutes after she was shot by an ICE agent. And yet the offer to administer aid from a physician on the scene following his Hippocratic oath was denied. I can't say how much that stirs the blood of everyone behind me here as we try to fulfill our obligation, our oath, and our duty to care for the people of Minnesota. And I believe it stirs the blood of every patriotic Minnesota who knows how we treat each other in this state. So that is what we are here to speak to today as healthcare professionals.
So yeah, ICE would not let any kind of physician see Renee Good, not let any kind of first responder see her. And then when an ambulance showed up, they had the roadway blocked off, so the ambulance wasn't even able to drive up close to the car. They had to run an extra block to actually get to Renee Good. It's really just absolutely awful. Then you also have some police departments in Minnesota experiencing the negative repercussions of ICE, which is interesting. People, okay, we'll just let this play. But the police have been kind of silent on ICE, and now that ICE is actually harassing police officers that aren't white, by the way, that's when the police have to come out and do a press conference. Let's see what they have to say here.
Trump And ICE?
She passed ICE going down the roadway. These individuals to hear less and our endless.
Well, listen to them.
Yeah, let's get to this.
Recently, as the last 2 weeks, we as law enforcement community have been receiving endless complaints about civil rights violations in our streets from U.S. citizens. What we're hearing is they're being stopped in traffic stops or on the street with no cause and being forced to demand paperwork to determine if they are here legally. As this went on over the past 2 weeks, we started hearing from our police officers the same complaints as they fell victim to this while off duty. Every one of these individuals is a person of color who has had this happen to them. In Brooklyn Park, one particular officer that shared her story with me was stopped as she passed ICE going down the roadway. When they boxed her in, they demanded her paperwork, of which she's a U.S. citizen and clearly would not have any paperwork. When she became concerned about the rhetoric and the way she was being treated, she pulled out her phone. In an attempt to record the incident, the phone was knocked out of her hands, prevented her from recording it. The officer had their guns drawn during this interaction. And after the officer became so concerned, they were forced to identify themselves as a Brooklyn Park police officer in hopes of slowing the incident and de-escalating the incident down. The agents then immediately left after hearing this, making no other comments, no other apologies, just got in their vehicles and left. I wish I could tell you that this was an isolated incident. In fact, many of the chiefs standing behind me have similar incidents with their off-duty officers. If it is happening to our officers, it pains me to think of how many of our community members are falling victim to this every day.
And that last...
I mean, dude, it's just crazy. Like, look, it's not good that it's happening to cops, but it's crazy to me that the only way that the cops actually give a fuck about what's happening to the citizens of Minnesota is that, oh, it is happening to the police too. Like, holy shit. Maybe when your constituents call you and report that they're being racially profiled, harassed, and kidnapped illegally, you should do something about it instead of waiting until it actually happens to your fucking cops that are black and brown. Like, the whole point of ICE is to make black and brown people feel unwelcome in their own cities. That's what the whole point of it is. Oh, let's see. What is this? ICE kidnapped an entire family at gunpoint during an illegal raid. This happened today. Great. Where are the fucking cops? Where are the fucking cops? Come on. Where are the cops? Like, dude, call the police. Why are the police not showing up? The police don't show up for home invasions anymore? Is that what we're saying?
Please, just don't. Please, just... Oh my God, my kids are in the house, you guys, please.
Who's in the house?
My kids, my 2 kids and myself, please. And my son, please.
Step out.
You guys, please, you guys are scaring my kids. My kids are...
Bring your kids out with you.
Okay.
Call your kids now.
I will, please. Will I hear my kids? Oh God, you guys don't do this to my kids.
Come here.
My kids.
Like, the point of this, the whole point of this is to instill fear in people. They want these videos to go viral on social media so that black and brown people will either leave the United States or not come, or preferably both. Like, they want people that aren't here to not come, and they want people that are here to fucking leave. We know that this is what they want. They want a white ethno-state.
Come on! Oh my God, my kids! My kids are so young! Oh my God! You guys, my kids!
Go to the left, go to your mom.
Come on! Oh my God, you guys are... Oh my God!
Like, keep in mind, it's like 0 degrees Fahrenheit here. And they have these people out in shorts and a t-shirt and sandals, not letting them put on any other clothes. Like, this is fucking torture. This is what we're seeing. Look at this. The guy's in a fucking t-shirt and shorts and slippers. Of course, they're targeting them because they're not white.
Oh my God! You guys... Nobody is in the house! Oh my God! Why? My son is a citizen! We're citizens! My son is a citizen! We have paperwork! We have all the paperwork!
A completely illegal raid. Completely illegal. Like, they don't have a warrant for this shit. They're just doing it to spread fear among immigrant communities. A riot shield to kidnap a family. And the draw gun is pointing in the direction of the children. Yeah, it's fucking evil, man. But we got more. We got more stories every single day. ICE in Minneapolis is seen violently kidnapping 2 children from a doctor's appointment. At one point, a masked agent even tases one of the kids. A 15 and a 16-year-old, according to eyewitnesses. Once again, man, like this is just torture. You have 6 guys that are like all at least 200 pounds, probably more like closer to 300, honestly, with lack of training that they have to do. Like 3, 4, 5, 6 guys crushing teenagers, putting them face down in the snow, like squeezing them up against the cement. This is how people fucking die. Like, you can pass out, you can die here. You can hear the taser going off. Like, dude, you have fucking like 10 guys there, and then you tase a kid. How, like, what do you, that is the definition of torture. It's completely unnecessary. And the guy's just pulling out his taser to zap him anyway, just because he's a sadistic fuck. Look, he hands the taser off to the other guy. Portland, Oregon's getting invaded today too. This is the fucking head chud himself, the sad fuck, like the shitty ass cousin on Everybody Loves Raymond, that is, I don't know, jerking himself off every night looking at the people that he has captured.
I'm in the gas. Get back. Gas is coming. Gas is coming. Second warning. Second warning.
Yeah, we're gonna gas. Okay, this is 100% illegal, by the way, and this is why ICE needs to be recorded. Every step of the way, they need to be recorded, because they just continuously do illegal actions. Look at this fucking idiot pulling out his gas grenade too. There it is. This is the gas that we saw in the other video. The fucking green ass gas that gives people fucking cancer. Look, these guys are not even close to him, and he's gassing them. Yep, gotta get your shove in on this fucking 5 foot tall girl. I mean, I guess he's not much taller than her. Maybe he feels threatened by her. Like, dude, it's just so fucked up. It's so fucked up. I can't get over it. And, like, nothing is being done. Well, we're gonna call in the troops to what? We're gonna call in the troops from Alaska to kill these people? Kill these fucking guys in, like, a sweatpants and a puffer jacket that's recording human rights violations taking place in his neighborhood? Like, why? Dude, the troops are coming in. The only thing that troops should be doing in this scenario is fucking stopping these guys from any other actions, like eradicating every single ICE agent from the streets of Minneapolis. That's the only thing they should be doing. And instead, we have like the National Guard on standby, these fucking Alaskan troops being shuttled in, or I guess flown in now, to just what, murder civilians? Kill more civilians? Yeah, dude, fucking insane. I mean, he is a fucking moron. Like, he threw gas and then walked right into it. The guy's 5 feet tall. Hey, that's my comment. Here, is this a longer video? I think this is longer, even though it's bad.
Get back! Sam! I have it! Sam, back up! The green stuff!
Fuck you, Bovino. Dude, it's horrible. Like, this is just where people live, man. What is this? More Bovino stuff. Dude, I mean, look, this guy's such a fucking piece of shit, but I do love how much hate and harassment he's getting whenever he shows his little weasel ass, like a fucking naked, hairless cat looking ass face in this city. Someone threw a bunch of like chips at him. Look, these people are hogs. You should bring all of your rotting refuse that you have in the back of your fridge so that you can feed them like you would any other hog. This is hilarious. Look, some people at ICE actually are stupid, and they're the ones that are trying to justify what they're doing.
Be a race traitor?
See, again, y'all are throwing race into all of this. Nobody's...
Dude, the guy's in a fucking balaclava looking like he's about to rob a bank, and then they're like, this guy is the one that's a paragon of truth and virtue in Trump's America. Breaking. Black ICE agent pummels white liberal woman for calling him a race traitor in Minnesota. See, y'all throwing race into all this. Nobody is throwing race into it. The white Democrat is racist. Wow. Go off, patriot. They're calling this guy a patriot as he's fucking invading a city wearing a balaclava. It's just too fine. Also, dude, like, you lost the police because your organization was so racist you couldn't help yourself from targeting the black and brown police officers. Like, you lost the fucking police because you were too racist. And you're like, no one's throwing race into this. The organization of ICE, like, is the point of it is to be racist right now. That's the point. I guess that's always been the point, to be racist. But dude, holy shit.
Be a race traitor?
See, again, y'all are throwing race into all of this. Nobody's throwing race into it.
Nobody's throwing race into it. That's the point of ICE. Like, the ICE... ICE did get the Supreme Court to say that you can racially profile people. That's the point.
You profile people for how they look. You profile people for how they look and how they
street without your mask on and without your shitty little Timu getup, your ass would be stopped by ICE and you fucking know it. You guys are...
Damn, dude. Damn. Conservative media, you have to clip the white liberal women out of context because you can't just let them cook like this because they're proven 100% right. Come on, Nick Sortor, don't... Oh, wait, is it Nick Sortor? Eric Dougherty, don't fucking let her cook. Clip her out.
I tried to detain your...
If you were walking on the street without your mask and without your shitty little camo and badges, you'd be targeted by ICE.
Own person! Yeah, oh, that's probably because you have the reading level of a fucking 8th grader.
Oh!
My dude, come on!
Dude, look at him. Look at it. Wait. The white liberal woman was pummeled? Does this look like the face of a man who just did the pummeling? Or is this the face of a man who got his ass handed to him when he was trying to debate, bro, the fucking white liberals that are standing up for the people of their city? Dude, this is the year of the white liberal woman, okay? Republicans have a fetish of just like probably domestic abuse of women. Like that's what they want to do. 24/7. And so whenever you get a guy like Asmongold, whenever you get a guy like JD Vance, any conservative, it's always the women. They're the problems, right? They look at videos of this and they're like, it's the white liberal woman that's bad, and actually ICE is good. But dude, I don't know. I think this is the year of white liberal women. They're powering up right now. Look at this man's face, dude. How can you say that he pummeled her? Look at his face. He looks like I don't know. He looks like the teacher just handed back, or I don't know. He looks like his mom just got a phone call from the teacher saying that he skipped class or that he failed his test. Like he does not look like he's having a fun time right now. Look at her. Look at her. Who's having a better time? Team white liberal women or team ICE officer?
Reading level of a fucking 8th grader, my dude. Come on.
Dude, I think the reading level comment actually got to him, because we know that all of these guys aren't doing too hot educationally. Like, these are the guys that were not able to pass the police exam.
Go anywhere. This idiot isn't gonna learn.
Working for the fucking government? Like, you think that this is gonna save you?
Also, I'm respecting white liberal women by wearing one of their artifacts of clothing right now. So I'm showing my support to them through that right now.
Save you? From everything that's going on in this world?
Whether you work for the government.
It's a job. It's a job. Dude, look at this man. He's like shaking his head. No. Keep telling yourself that, bro. That is just a job. Look at this guy in the back seat. He's like, can't we just gas them now? Can't we just gas them?
Do you know that you have to work for ICE? Man who is out there racially profiling other people. That's fucking sick. In fucking Germany that I gotta carry my fucking passport with me. You guys gonna make me wear a fucking star.
Wait, dude, why did a conservative post this? She actually wrecked him. White liberals surrounding and harassing a black ICE agent is quite the sight. Hilarious. She's Jewish, not white. Dude, it's the fucking second comment. I'm not counting Eric Doherty commenting doing his own thing. She's Jewish, not white. Oh my god. Why are conservatives so bad? They're just awful. Like, this is the thing with racism. You always need an enemy, right? It always needs to be an enemy. I was thinking about this morning when Trump was giving his speech about Greenland. It's like, right now, who's the enemy? The European Union. We're going to take over Greenland from the Europeans because they're not appreciative enough about Minnesota, or not Minnesota. They're not appreciative enough of the United States. I don't know. It's like they don't appreciate what we do for them. So they're the enemy right now. You take over Greenland, I don't know, who's next? Like, Donald Trump says, I want to be able to control Greenland because why would I defend something that I don't control? It's like, dude, you fucking control Minnesota. You're treating it like shit. You're invading it with a military force right now. They always need an enemy. That's the issue with racist people. And so it's like, oh, she's not white, she's Jewish. Because she's not white, she's Jewish. Look at this. He says this, they aren't white, now put on the star. So this guy's actually just advocating for Jews to be wearing stars right now?
Fucking Germany that I gotta carry my fucking passport with me. Are you guys gonna make me wear a fucking star like my ancestors? I'm fucking Jewish and Latin American, and I have to deal with this shit. My ancestors were fucking...
Like, this is the beautiful thing about race. It's all made up. So you can be Jewish, you can be Latin American, and you can be white. Isn't that interesting? She's Jewish, not white. Now put on the star. What a fucking freak, man. Just a pure Nazi. Just pure unadulterated Nazism in the comment section to this. Why do these women keep demanding to see other people's warrants? Who do they think they are? They do not have the right to see somebody else's arrest warrant. Dude, holy shit. Every conservative is like a brain broken debate, bro. They're like, why do you want to see warrants? It's like, Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why people would demand that an illegal authoritarian agency that's doing home invasions on a daily basis is. I wonder why they'd ask, "Do you actually have a warrant for this?" Interesting. Like, she's Jewish, not white. Wow. These people are fucking nuts. Dear liberals, just comply with ICE the same way you wanted us to comply with shutdowns. Oh my god, dude. I do love the conservative that got stuck in the pandemic, and they relate everything back to that. What? You wanted me to get vaccinated during a global pandemic, and now you're mad that there's Gestapo breaking down your door every single night and killing people? Wow, hypocrite much? Yeah. All right. We got to finish this video. But honestly, you can't let liberals cook like this, because maybe brain-broken conservatives, or like, I don't even know if these people are brain-broken or if they're just grifters. Like, all of these people have, I don't know, I feel like all of these people are just grifters, right? Like, who's the woman like this one? She's a grifter. Like, I just don't think this is convincing anyone. You have to, like, clip it out of context. You have to just clip it and say, like, oh, a white person. Oh, of course, you have the fucking AI background, too. The AI-generated background. All men this is her pinned post. All men are created equal. They are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights. Our lives would be starkly different if these words were not enshrined in our Declaration of Independence. It is what makes us great, and it is this that we are conserving. Check out my latest, wrongspeakpublishing.com. Why the woke right is wrong? When you picture a woke person, you might be thinking, dude, this is such a rabbit hole. This is such a rabbit hole. When you picture a woke person, you might be thinking of a pink-haired liberal college student marching through the street carrying some nonsensical sign and hysterically chanting some canned line even she doesn't understand. While wokeness is typically associated with the liberals, it isn't exclusive to the political left, at least not anymore. Wrong speak. Dude, okay. Fuck you. You're not collecting my email address for this. Okay, so all of these people are grifters, right? This type of clip isn't going to convince anyone. Like, people that watch ICE, or people that aren't really aware of ICE, are going to see this clip and they're going to be like, oh yeah, ICE is bad. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think that just throwing a angry white liberal woman on the screen anymore is going to convince people. Like, people have already made up their minds on this shit, and you want people that don't really care about white angry women to get their minds changed. You want to change their minds. So I don't think this is the type of rhetoric that's going to do it.
Your own person. That's probably because you have the reading level of a fucking 8th grader, my dude. Come on. You like fucking think this is gonna stay right in the fucking camp, bro? It's not gonna fucking go anywhere. This idiot isn't gonna learn. Working for the fucking government? Like, you think that this is gonna save you from everything that's going on in this world?
Whether you work for the government.
Hey, do you know that you have to work for ICE? Man who is out there racially profiling other people. That's fucking sick. In fucking Germany that I gotta carry my fucking passport with me? Are you guys gonna make me wear a fucking star like my ancestors? I'm fucking Jewish and Latin American, and I have to deal with this shit. My ancestors were fucking murdered by Nazis, and now you guys are back doing it all over again. Fuck you! Fuck you! You know, I hope you
That's a crazy comparison.
You're a Nazi! You're a Nazi!
Read a fucking
You're
book.
Gestapo!
Hey. What did you just say? I can't hear you. I said, go to the street. Say it louder.
Where was the pummeling? There's still a minute left. I'm still waiting for him to get pummeled, or for her to get pummeled by him.
Founded laws on immigration. Like, it's simple. Like, that's it. Like, we can't argue that.
History of immigrants.
We can't argue that all we're doing is doing immigration enforcement. Oy vey, give me a fucking break, man. Like, anyone that's arguing this about immigration is either has, I don't know, the brain power of a rock, or they are just lying to you. And I'm not going to be mean to this guy, so I'm going to say he's just lying.
Vote. But again, I don't think you know all of the history of the immigration.
It doesn't even matter if you know history or not. What's happening right now is a blatant anti-immigration enforcement. Like, that's what we're seeing right now. It has nothing to do with immigration. They are actually disrupting the immigration process. So if you want a good functioning immigration process in this country and to follow the laws of immigration, you would be anti-ICE. They are picking people up when they're going to their immigration hearings. This is driving people out. This is driving people away from the normal immigration system and driving them into just doing like anti-institutional ghettos and slums where they have no interactions with any kind of institution of this country, because every interaction they would have, ICE is going to be there. Like, this is creating a second class of citizens, which is honestly what conservatives want. They want white people to be able to enjoy all of the luxuries, all of the benefits that come with interacting with like the social services of the government and of society, and they want brown people to not experience any of those things, and they want to be able to exploit brown people either through hiring them illegally and paying them exploitative wages, or like also we're taxing them and then we're not giving them any social services back when they inevitably spend money on big corporations and stuff. So like, this is what they want. They just want to create a secondary class of people, which are the brown people that we can take advantage of. And that's either going to be inside of the country, where you have like ghettos and people that are living out off the system essentially, or outside of the country, where it comes in the form of places like Venezuela, where we're going to steal their fucking oil, or when we're getting cheap goods from sweatshops in like Southeast Asia and stuff.
I don't think you know all of the history of the immigration.
Because our country doesn't
happened.
It's not about the history, it's about the laws. It's not about the history, it's about the laws.
It's about the laws, as they're blatantly violating a law, like the law, every single day.
We are here to enforce.
When you go and detain people, show us everyone the judicial warrant, and then we'll be like, okay, show us an official, legit judicial warrant, and then go ahead.
Absolutely go in if
But
you have
don't
the
fucking take people out of their houses for no fucking reason and fucking beat them up.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
That's why.
But you said something.
Yeah, if it's about the fucking law, dude, take off your face mask.
A warrant, right?
God, these people piss me off so much. The woke right. All right. Come on. All right. Fuck. How long have I even been streaming for? Can't go that much further. But I do want to talk about, I wanted to talk about Asmongold. Let's see. Trump speech. I just want to see some highlights from this speech, because this speech today was fucking insane. Essentially just saying, it's just so funny. Like, Trump's like, NATO is going to be strong, but also the United States doesn't want to defend something if it doesn't own it. So he's just saying that he doesn't believe in any kind of alliances or anything like that, which honestly kind of like makes sense. It aligns with what everything Trump has been saying before.
Take a live look of President Trump right now in Davos, Switzerland. Let's listen in.
Jesus Christ, he looks awful. Like, he usually looks bad, but this This is a next level, man. He looks like the senator in X-Men who got turned into a mutant, and he just ended up turning into a puddle of water. Like, God. Oh my God, dude. I can't wait. I can't wait.
They must also be tired. They all flew with you.
Many of them flew with me. They're not good. They won't. But, really very well, and we appreciate it, Mark. So we'll be talking about various things. We'll be talking about Greenland. I imagine it may come up in our discussion. And but I think the trip has been amazing so far. It's been amazing. As you know, we're staying, and tomorrow we're doing something else having to do with the Board of Peace. We're getting tremendous acceptance of that. It's going to be great. So we'll see how that all works out, but we're doing that tomorrow. So thank you very much, media. Thank you very much. And Mark, would you like to say?
Just briefly, what I just wanted to say again, as I did this morning when I was in a panel, I want to thank you again for what you did since coming in January, Trump 47. Basically getting the Europeans and Canada to really step up, and that led to the enormous success we had in The Hague with the 5%, which is crucial to defend ourselves and to also equalize with what the US is paying. This was a problem already there since Eisenhower. I always tell the Europeans, you are completely committed to NATO, but there is also that one irritant, and it is this factor, that the Europeans were not paying the same as the US was paying. And we solved it, and this is crucial also because we need the money to protect ourselves. There's one thing I heard you say yesterday and today, you were not absolutely sure that the Europeans would come to the rescue of the US if you will be attacked. Let me tell you, they will. And they did in Afghanistan, as you know, for every American who paid the ultimate, for every 2 Americans who paid the ultimate price, there was 1 soldier from another NATO country who did not come back to his family. From the Netherlands, from Denmark, particularly, from other countries. So you can be assured, absolutely, if ever the US will be under attack, your allies will be with you. Absolutely, there's an absolute guarantee. I really want to tell you this because it is important. It pains me if you think it is not. And under your leadership, this alliance is stronger than ever.
Well, thank you very much. It's a great compliment. Any questions?
Mr. President, the Danish foreign minister rejected your call to negotiate on Greenland. What will
I didn't call him.
No, sorry. The Danish foreign minister rejected what you said in your speech that you were hoping to negotiate to acquire Greenland, essentially saying that this is not something that they are willing to discuss. So what will those negotiations
Well, they
look
didn't
like?
tell me that, so when they tell me, because I don't like getting it secondhand. If he wants to tell me, he'll tell me that to my face.
And when will you be discussing this?
I have no idea.
When you said you
I'll be discussing it with this man right here.
Mr. President,
He's frankly more important.
Mr. President, when you said you would remember if Denmark did not agree to a deal on Greenland, what did you mean? What are the consequences?
You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
Yeah, so he said that if Denmark sells Greenland to the United States will be grateful, and if they refuse to, the United States will remember. That's what his line was. Let's see if we can find some highlights to watch. Trump says the Davos speech will recap in office. All right, let's just... Trump falsely says the U.S. gave away Greenland. After the war, we gave back Greenland to Denmark. How stupid were we to do that? I mean, the guy sounded like he was fucking dying during the entire speech. His dentures were falling out. He was slurring on all of the words that he was saying. And then he completely went off script, too, so... Economic improvements were overstated. Yeah, of course. Trump renews his criticism of NATO. Other presidents have spent, whether foolishly or not, trillions and trillions of dollars on NATO and have gotten absolutely nothing in return. We've never asked for anything. It's always a one-way street. Yeah, but it's like for defensive nations. He did not settle 8 wars. Trump, you have to understand I settled 8 wars. This statistic, yeah, he didn't do. Trump counts Israel and Hamas, Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia, India, Pakistan, Serbia and Kosovo, Rwanda and Congo, Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Cambodia and Thailand. Like, yeah, I don't think any of those wars were stopped. None of them were stopped by Trump. False claims about energy, misrepresentation of the U.S. election results. Yeah, this was hilarious. He's like, he said in 2020 he won the election and then he's going to be prosecuting people for the 2020 race. Where did he say it? He's persistent in the claims that he won 2020. Okay, anyway. But he's like, oh, I just broke news. We're gonna be bringing charges against people in the 2020 election for stealing the election. That's pretty fucking good. Okay, let's see what the questions are. Or what did Al Jazeera have on this? The economy. For Trump's 1 year anniversary, we looked at a wide range of price data, found that overall prices are still increasing, although some specific items such as eggs and gas have seen price declines. Immigration, Trump said his administration was prioritizing deporting criminals. In his first year, he deported between 300,000 to 600,000 people, but they didn't publish data on how many were criminals. The fuck is this? Gasoline prices, jobs, fentanyl overdoses, ended wars. Yeah, he just lied for the entire speech. And it was a crazy long speech, too. It was like an hour and a half long speech.
Smart guy.
Mr. President, do you see a price for Greenland that's reasonable?
I could see that, yeah. I could see
How would you calculate?
I could see that. But there's a bigger price, and that's the price of safety and security and national security and internet.
Like, dude, his dentures are literally falling out of his fucking skull. You can see them. They're about to fall off. He's trying to, like, I don't even know if he has enough self-awareness to try to hold on to them for dear life.
I could see that, yeah. I could see that.
How would you calculate?
I could see that. But there's a bigger price, and that's the price of safety and security and national security and international security, having to do with many of your countries. Mm-hmm. That's really the price, and that's the big price. And as you know, we're doing the Golden Dome. It's going to be very expensive. And it's better if we have Greenland than it is without. It's going to be safer, it's going to be stronger, it's going to be better for Europe, and it's going to be better for us. And so we'll see what happens. Any other question?
Is it reassuring to hear the NATO Secretary General say NATO will defend the United States if it comes under attack?
Well, I hope that that's true. I mean, he's a good man. He's never lied to me before. You know, we've had a good relationship, and he made that statement. That's nice. I mean, when I see what's happening with Greenland, I wonder, because I want Greenland for security. I don't want it for anything else. We have so much rare earth. We don't know what to do with it. We don't need it for anything else. And in terms of Greenland, you have to go 25 feet down through ice to get it. It's not something that a lot of people are going to do or want to do. No, this is security we're talking about. And I can say one thing about Mark. He wants security. He wants security for all of us. I think we're a member of NATO. He wants security for NATO and beyond. So when he says that, Steve, I think it's very nice. Okay? Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Press. Thank you, Press.
Thank you.
Thank you, Press. Thank you, Press. Let's go. Let's go. Start moving. Thank you, Press.
Jesus Christ. That'd be fucking horrible to be in that press pool there. Trump says framework of deal to get Greenland. You know what I think? So look, guys, I gotta go. Sorry, but I really feel like Trump wants Greenland so that he can take over Canada. Because Trump wants like a new fucking world order, right? That's what he wants. He wants the new world order to just be him, or the United States, Russia, and China. And then each of those countries, each of those empires grabs up territory in their own regions, right? I really feel like Donald Trump wants Greenland so that he's fucking sandwiching in Canada with Alaska and Greenland, and then he's going to be going he's going to be making the claim that, oh, well, we better get Canada, right? I don't know, man. Like, the guy's dying. The guy's completely losing his fucking marbles. He's obsessed with leaving a legacy of himself. He puts his name on everything he can get a hold of. I really feel like he wants to be the guy that's like, he completed the American empire or something by taking over Canada. Like, the fact that he's just joking about it, being it, we're going to make Canada the 51st state, it's fucking scary. It really is scary. And Yeah, I mean, the idea that he needs to own Greenland in order to defend it, when he can just put more military bases on there. If he wants the natural resources, he can just develop it anyway. Like, there's nothing stopping him from doing anything that he wants, but he wants to own it. And why does he want to own it? I think that's the question. Like, obviously he is an imperialist and he wants to increase the size of the United States' empire, but that does give, like, yeah, if you follow his logic to its conclusion, the logic is that he wants to have control of everything in their own backyard, right? Yeah, he bombed Venezuela because it's in the United States' backyard. He wants Greenland because it's right next to the United States. I mean, Canada is also next to the United States, and he's been making jokes about taking over Canada since day fucking one. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking dark. But, yeah, he wants to attack it from both sides. That's what I'm scared about. Or at least it's his justification, right? Oh, well, we can't defend Greenland properly if we don't have Canada, so we need to have Canada for it. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I am going to head off. Look for me on Sunday. I'll probably be on before Sunday, but I think I'm going to be trying to stream with Do Not Worry Podcast and Comrade Casey on Sunday, so look for me there. And everyone, try to stay safe. If ICE isn't in your city, it probably will soon be there. All right, peace out, everyone, and have a great rest of your day.